Hello everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tessa Lamping, and I haven't been doing videos as much lately because I've been super busy. I'm actually in class right now.
Employee leaves the organization, then you can remove.
I have this month, and then my capstone project is next month, and then I'm graduating with my bachelor's degree in information security. So, pretty excited about that. Pulled almost all straight A's, and so just keeping busy. And those two that weren't straight A's, I got 89% after I gave birth. So I was in the hospital a bit and like super pregnant, and so I think I get some slack on that one. And then another B that I got was actually a 92%, and I argued about that one a little bit because that should have been an A, but I don't know, because I got 92% in the last class and I got an A, so I'm almost done, and that's what matters most. And so yeah, I've been really focusing on that. I got a new puppy, an English Mastiff, and so now I don't know if I have two toddlers or two puppies. They're both teaching each other different tricks and orneriness, and oh my goodness, it keeps me busy, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. But with that being said, I have been having a lot of losses, and I could blame my busy schedule. Schedule has a huge thing to do with it because I'm not studying 15, 17, 10 hours a day like I used to. Instead, I fit in roughly like maybe 5, 6 hours of studying a day if I'm lucky. That's two 2-hour naps, and so yeah, two 2-hour naps, so that's 4 hours. And then when I go to bed, if I can, I go to bed about 9 o'clock at night, and if I can stay up till 10 or 11, and then be up again at 4 a.m. So it's difficult being a single mom, that's for sure. I'm so thankful to have my parents who really helped me. That's how I'm able to be in class right now and sneak and do this video because they're kind and watching my kid for me. But this has a lot of impact on my trading. Once I'm graduated from this and I have some more free time, I'll be able to fit in several more hours of just focused studying, and that's gonna make a huge impact of being able to review my trades and just get prepared, because I'm cramming in my watch list before I go to sleep, and then I'm double checking it on the mornings. I'm doing a lot better with discipline now, as I'm focusing on just 2 setups. I'm focusing on morning panic dip buys and then breakouts. And so with those being my 2 focuses, I'm able to just focus on those versus having so many FOMO trades of, oh, I need to be in this stock, I need to be in that stock, I had this loss, I need to make it up with this loss and that loss, and then turmoil. So by focusing on that, I had a win today. But it has a lot to do with psychology. I was in the mindset of, oh, these stocks are still spiking 1,000%, and they're not. If you look over at Stocks to Trade, I love the software. Everyone needs this software. I wouldn't be able to find any stock without this software. Those who do find stocks without it, I have no idea how they do it, and kudos to you, because I need Stocks to Trade, and every other newbie needs Stocks to Trade that I know of. And here it is. And as you can see, we have 120, 75, 66, 66, basically 56, 40, 40, 40, 40. We have a lot of 40% gainers, roughly. And that's the mindset I need to get back into, as we're not having these 1,000% gainers. We're having roughly 40% gainers, 60% gainers. It's slowing down a lot back to how it used to be. And that's how it was when I began trading, was with these kinds of run-ups. And it was a lot of meticulous, thought out plans. I was really good at first Green Day OTCs closing near their highs with the news catalyst, history. I was really good at that. And actually, LUVU would be more of a stock that I'd look to hold overnight for a gap up the next morning. And if they had the catalyst. But that pattern just hasn't been working lately. Instead, as you can see, they've been breaking out and having huge spikes into the close. And then panicking a lot of the time. Especially in the next morning, they've been panicking. And that's just not the pattern that I'm good at yet. And I'm really trying to work on it. Especially with how small of a position size I've been trading with, the commissions were eating me up. So that's why I haven't been really focusing on OTCs very much. I'm just, frankly, trading too small and too scared, I suppose you could say. But with that being said, I decided to hold KODK, over the weekend because I was trying the same strategy. I have it posted on my laptop over here. First Green Days, unusual volume, recent runners, history of second Green Days, news, closing near highs, and that's what I was trying. Sorry, my hair's fluffy when I get out of the shower and it dries, so I apologize. And a lot of these NASDAQs, they have been running on, like, buy the rumor, sell the news type of setup. So that's what I tried. And it's not really buy the rumor, sell the news, I suppose, because it's a conference call, and it's not like anyone really anticipated huge earnings. Plus, I think it's on Tuesday that they announce it. But I didn't want to hold it into there. But my problem is I always buy the tops. I bought it $296. It went down. I held it because I was risking more of the 275-ish area. And oh, class is over. Sweet. That was quick. A 30-minute class. It was actually more like 20 minutes. But whatever. I bought it. It panicked. And so pre-market, it was around 285. Like, okay, I should sell right here. But sometimes they'll panic and then spike up pre-market, and I just knew once it hit 274 that my odds weren't very good and I needed to get out. So I sold at 274, and I could have held and made a small profit, but I just didn't want that kind of risk, to be honest. The reason, or what convinced me to really sell, was when it hit 268 and then bounced back to 275. I just sold it for 274 because I saw on the bid 250. One of these times I'm gonna make it through a video and not yawn. Maybe, doubtful, but we'll see. But yeah, seeing the 250 on the bid, I wasn't trusting it, and it creeping down to 275 on the sell, I was just like, I need out, another loss. But that's okay, because I stuck to my plan, I stuck to my rules, and I'd still call it a good loss. So, another thing after that, I traded, so let's see, there's KODK. If you notice, a lot of mine I've been over trading, so you can see the 7th, the 7th, the 7th, the 7th, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, and then even on the 8th, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 8th. I did pretty good today. There's just kind of 2, 3, because I closed this position for... Okay, that is unacceptable. I should have paid more attention to my risk versus reward, because that's like a 20-cent loss, and that I should have got out at 285. No questions asked, because that's already 11 cents. I was really not thinking about it, and that's unacceptable. This is alright. This one, I was buying it for what I thought was gonna break out. So, get to VISL once it loads. So, right here, yeah, it's pretty choppy, but it already broke out, and I bought it 314. So, right there. I thought it was gonna retest the highs, so I bought right in there. Right after it dipped just slightly, and before it started going down to all down here. Yeah, that's where I bought it. It was right after this new high, and I thought it had the potential to keep going. I was aware that it could dip, so I was risking. I apologize. I was risking off of this, so the 308s. And I was just hoping that it would maintain and continue breaking out. And what got me there was looking at this chart. I thought that if it could break above this area, which isn't an ideal setup, but it was the one I was thinking of, I thought it would retest the 3.4s. So I figured it had a lot of support in the 3.1s. Or sorry, I thought it had a lot of support in the 3s. So I was okay risking 314 because I was thinking into the 3.0s. And I'm still learning what these lower price stocks, their percent ratio is, for what equals 10%, 20%, 30, 40, 50, whichever. I'm still learning that. So that's why it's a 7%. No, that's not a 7% loss. KODK was, sorry, wrong button. So it's a 3.26% loss. So that's acceptable, but that was my thought process behind it, was that it could reach back up to the 3.4s, and I was risking the 3s, and I was buying it in 3.1s, which I thought it would dip a little bit and then spike back up, but risking a little bit to get a little bit more and potentially break out, I was okay with that. Not ideal, but not the worst thing I could have done. Then I profited a little bit on CREX, which with this one, I heard in the chat, Tim, which make sure I'll put a link below to join Profitly so you can get access to Tim Alerts, Tim's chat. There'll be a bunch of different options below, which yes, I am an affiliate, but I'm a part of this, and anyone can become an affiliate, so I highly recommend that you at least click on the link, see what you want, and I highly recommend joining. I'm learning from Tim, and it really works, and so your best interest is my best interest, and so I'm just trying to help you like it's been helping me. And so it broke out right here. I was watching it right here, and it was starting to coil up in there, and that's where I was really interested, and I even placed my buy order at 377, but I hesitated a bit too long. Yeah, see, so I was getting ready to buy right here. I wanted to, you can't really see it, but right in this area of 377 is where I wanted to buy, but because it wasn't right here making the triangle up near the top, I was hesitating, and I didn't see much volume, but the fact that it was still up, I don't know, I'm still learning this, so this is just a learning experience. I did type in 377, I didn't get executed. I then typed in 388. I did get executed because it just started spiking and spiking. But I actually, it went up to the 4s, and I didn't get executed until it dropped right back down to 388, and it closed just slightly higher. And then right in here, because of my loss on VISL, where I bought in this area and saw that it was failing, or I got out right around here, and how I bought at the top and then it was failing, I was like, oh no, I've seen this before. And so on CREX, I wasn't even gonna risk it. I was like, you know what, it's 6 cents. Oh well, I'd rather take the profit than take the loss. And I'm thankful I did that, because I bought at 388 right in here and I sold at 396. So dang near at the top of this next candle. And yeah, I was quickly in, I was quickly out, but with my history of buying tops right now and poor breakouts, I was like, I don't like this. It should be spiking. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm out. It's not. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put you to sleep too. I don't know how you guys make it through these. But it didn't look like this. It wasn't strong, so I was just out. And then I saw Tim's alert where he got in at 382. It's like, gosh, if only I got executed at 377, that would have been great, apparently. And then he added right in here, and I was just thinking, it's like, okay. And I thought about buying again right here, but I didn't. It was way too quick, and I wasn't prepared to risk it. I just had a profit. I wasn't gonna give it back. And then he said again, maybe he's being too over aggressive. Cut losses quickly if nothing else fails. And that's what he did. He ended up cutting losses in the 3.7s, and it just tanked. And I was looking to potentially... Oh, goodness. My mom's sorry. I'm doing a video. I love you guys. I love you. I'll be down in a minute. I'm so sorry. My kid has finally learned how to look up. I apologize about that. They were like, Mom, Mom, Mom. And my kid was just looking at me. So, sorry about that. But yeah, I wasn't going to risk it. So, I got out, and I thought about buying it, but it didn't panic enough, quick enough. And so I was like, I'm done. And so now, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm looking at these charts. That one was kind of up. This one I'm not even... I should keep an eye on it, but I don't want to. I'm looking at this. See, I love this chart. It's a breakout right up there. It held support. It's a breakout right there. It's just beautiful. And so I'll be looking to dip by any big morning panic. Yes, it's an OTC, but if I time it right and I'm good at this and it does what I want, I can make all the profits. I can make my losses back if I use enough size, which is the killer for me. That's what eats away my profits, is the commissions, because I don't use big enough size. It's not that my thesis is wrong necessarily, but either I just don't add enough, and so we'll see how that goes. But that's what I'm looking at. I like this pattern too. Oh my goodness. And why didn't I buy the breakout right here? I was busy with KODK and watching other stocks, and then my kid wakes up and is awake by 7:30, and I was trying this new thing that Roland Wolf and Tim Bowen talk about, waiting 15 minutes at the market open, and so trading at 9:45, and by that time, my kid was getting a little squirmy because he's getting more teeth, and I just got up and started doing some yard work and whatnot. So, helping my mom out, I miss it. I miss a lot of the afternoon stuff. Plus, it's in the afternoon. I'm trying to study. I'm trying not to trade afternoon, and I miss it. But once I'm graduated, I can spend more time on the stocks. But yes, so I'm looking to dip by the morning panic on BCRX. If you follow Stocks to Trade, Tim Bowen, I think, was just going over this. I need to still watch the live webinar, on YouTube. It's for free. Just go to YouTube and you can watch it. Oh, and while I'm remembering for a second, Trader Sync, this is my trading journal. This is what I was referring to, and it has a whole bunch of statistics. It is just absolutely amazing. I'm an affiliate for this too, so I'll leave a link below. And I have the elite version, which I use, and it gives me every kind of statistic you could possibly imagine. And this has been helping my trading. And another feature that I absolutely love is the calendar. You can see how well you're doing for the month. And it puts your setups right there. I just absolutely love this thing, and I think everyone should use it. There's a free version, so check it out, see which works best for you, what you need, and leave comments on how you use TraderSync and how much better it is than using an Excel spreadsheet, which it also has a feature that if you like the Excel spreadsheet, you can use it, converts it too. So it has everything you could ever imagine. So make sure to click the links below. I'll have Profitly and I'll have TraderSync, and I'll even put Stocks to Trade, which is the software that my teacher Timothy Sykes has helped create and design. I'll have all three of the links below, so make sure to click and build up your trading arsenal to be the best trader and have the best odds. But BCRX, see, this is a better chart pattern. It's a cup and handle. See the cup forming in the handle, and then it breaks out. This is a very bullish pattern, and it is one. Oh, it's filling the gap. This is one that Tim Bowen talks about, is filling this gap. And that's actually just a beautiful play that I wish I wouldn't have missed. But once I graduate, I'll be joining Timothy Sykes Millionaire Challenge next year. I'm currently in the Market Mastery program and the Millionaire Masters program, which I have access to 6,000 plus video lessons and a few live webinars throughout the year. But the challenge is super in depth, which that'll be linked below too. So I hope to see you next year. But yeah, I will be looking to dip by the morning panic on this one. BCRX, I won't really be. I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna trade it more than likely. But Luvu and BCRX are a definite for me. I'll keep CREX on my radar, because this is pretty beautiful too. It had such potential. But I'm really looking for a news catalyst. And oh my goodness, there are just so many trades today. I could have overtraded. But this one, I'll look for a dip by a morning panic. But mostly just CREX and LUVU. No, BCRX, sorry. BCRX and LUVU are my main watches for tomorrow to dip by a morning panic. VUZI, I suppose. Yep, VUZI, and I'll move that over to BCRX, so that way I have those next to each other. So you kind of see my process, and this isn't all that I do. It is more in depth. This is just kind of a quick overview of what I'm doing, because I like to search and see what kind of news is going on. I like to check Stocks to Trade's Twitter feed to see how many people are talking about these stocks. I do way more in depth looking at it, but I like to organize them, see what's going on. And there's so many pump and dumps going on right now. It's just nuts. But they're not the best ones. But yeah, so as you can see, I have a lot of stocks. My kid was calling me, so I need to get downstairs, and he's probably gonna want to go to bed. So if I can get him to bed by 7:30, that gives me an hour and a half to study. Or I'm so bad at that. Till 9 o'clock. Ooh, to study, get my watch list going. But yeah, so I apologize for this really long video. You get to kind of see what's going on, and yeah, and there's actually a couple cool surprises that are coming up in the future that I can't wait to tell you guys about. Again, I apologize for taking so long. I'll link those sites below, so make sure you check those out. Follow me on social media, Tessa Lamping, hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.